There's some up there, but I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's
you
all
want
that.
Yeah.
That's probably reserved for special times.
Oh no, just Monday through Friday.
Stay one more night. Don't you know that my love is true?
It's hard for a loan officer to be everything. You can't be the marketer, you can't be the originator, you can't be the pre-approval person, you can't be the relationship manager.
You've been in the business for quite a while.
I'm coming up on my 3rd year.
Yeah.
So I'm not a pro with this.
Well, I don't know. I mean, doesn't take too long to figure it out.
Well, with every deal you do, you learn more, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So.
But she just joined JPAR.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep, I'm a newbie there,
And
I've been on a steep learning curve. No, I shouldn't say learning curve. They offer so much.
And you got to be careful though, because when it's what I tell new loan officers as they join the company. I'm like, look, the thing that the biggest challenge you're going to have is we offer so much, you're going to get overwhelmed, and you're going to try all these things or want to learn all these things, and you're going to look up and you haven't done anything.
Right.
So pick, I'll tell them, here are the 2 or 3 things you really need to use, hone in on that, get really good after the first quarter, add something else, right? Get really good on that, then add another thing.
See, that's a good point, because I am like that.
Because it's like paralysis by analysis.
Yes. You're like, oh my gosh, I have to absorb all this information.
Yeah.
So it's like all about going through and marking everything complete. And it's like,
Right.
because I feel like they're watching it. Oh, they've got to see that I've done all this stuff.
Right, yeah.
Just pick your 2, 3, 4 things that you can get really, really good at in a short period of time, then start adding, even if it is 1 or 2 things, and then start adding another 1 or 2 things every quarter.
Right.
Because, you can spend a whole year trying to figure out all this stuff and realize, crap, I didn't get anything done. It's hard for a loan officer to be everything. You can't be the marketer, you can't be the originator, you can't be the pre-approval person, you can't be the relationship manager. I mean, they try to be, and that's why most of them have challenges and don't succeed and aren't great at all of them, because nobody can be great at all of that. It's not their fault, they just can't do it. And that's why a lot of the businesses do this. And so for me, I just turned around and I said, look, I know I can't. Well, I didn't know I couldn't. Early on, I had to have my team teach me that, look, you can't. Let us do what you do. You go do you and be best at what you do. We got the rest of it. And so they kind of taught me that. And as I've learned over the years, I've gotten a whole lot better at it. And where I'm at now is like, look, I'm going to go bring and put a team around me, surround me with great people, and then just go do what I love to do, which is all this media stuff, and then what you need me doing, which is being in the markets, knowing all the products and interest rates and how to structure deals so that that client knows and feels that they're in the best possible position, the best possible loan with the lowest total cost of ownership. We like having conversations with clients up front. Some loan officers will like just send them to my website. It works. I have a great website, a great portal. It's intuitive. They can do everything there, but I like having the call, because then we can ask some questions, we can listen. That helps me determine and my team determine which direction we're going to take. Right? If they start on a line, we'll still have the call, because we're going to reach out to them and say, all right, here's what I need, here's what I'm looking at, here's what I'm thinking. Because again, they may come in thinking they want one loan, and based on my analysis and everything, I might recommend a different loan. And then we have, we do little things. I mean, it's all about understanding the psychology behind certain comments. And when we submit a loan into underwriting, we always talk about, an underwriter's job and responsibility is to condition the file and say we need 4 or not 4, but we tell the clients 8 or 9 or 10 things. That's what the underwriter's job is. We usually get 1 to 3, but we tell them 8, 9, or 10 items that to be expected that the underwriter is going to ask for. Because when we come back and we tell them, hey, Kim, congratulations, you did such an awesome job working with us. We only need 3 items. And they're like, oh my God, that's awesome, thank you. But if you didn't tell them that and you came back and said, hey, I need 3 items, guess what they say? Well, why didn't we get that in advance? Oh, I feel frustrated. And I mean, it's what happens. So we lead them. We set an expectation that we know that we can meet and exceed. And when you can meet and exceed an expectation, then you're in a good place to provide a good experience.
Right.
We do a pre-closing meeting, so of course all of our CDs are already out, but a lot of clients, even if they bought a home before, but if they haven't especially, we always do a pre-closing phone call with them and say, look, here's what's going to happen when you go to closing. This is where it is. This is the cashier's check or the money order or the wire transfer that you need to be doing. A closer is going to be present. Here's why they're there. Here's what they're going to go over. It's all the stuff that we already went through with you. You're going to, all this stuff, right? We just make them feel good about it. It's going to take about, anywhere between, we tell them anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. It's typically what it's going to take. You're going to have so many signatures and so many initials, that you're going to have to go through. And I said, what's going to happen after that is you're going to be done, but the closing team's going to have to wait till the seller signs if they already haven't. Then they're going to have to send documents, for us to be able to fund it, and then you're going to get your check, and that could take about an hour, hour and a half. And so everything's like preset, so they know what to expect when they walk in. Right. And that's important because a lot of times they don't know.
Right.
They don't know. They get nervous. They should already know because we all have to do our CDs well in advance, but some of them are not even sure what their out-of-pocket expense is, I've heard, and so, that's stuff that we always go through. Look, remember, your out-of-pocket expense is this. You already got your rate locked. You already got your monthly payments. There shouldn't be any questions about any of this stuff.
You're so awesome to drive out here and everything. I appreciate your
time.
time. And I told her that we needed to have a tequila date.
There's some up there, but, I don't know if you
it's all
want
that.
Yeah.
That's probably reserved for special times.
Oh, no, just Monday through Friday.
Anytime, right?
Anytime I need it. What's the deal with that?
It was ugly 58 back-end ratio,
Okay.
and using, and the other lender was using a homestead exemption on a new home build. So their ratios lower than it's supposed to be. So, but anyway, I found out. I went to the tax county website, added the MCC, so I've got it down to a 57.1. But this is our challenge, so I'm not finished yet. I still got to look at some others. That's where I'm at right now.
Are we doing we have to do an FHA?
I will, 641. I mean, we'd have to at this point, unless I find another way to get the.
Oh, 641.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So, well, where are we at?
51 over 52.
Oh, conventional won't take it at that on the front end ratio that high.
Mm-mm.
So the only way it's going to work is going to be FHA.
Mm-hmm.
And is it not taking it now?
I haven't run it yet because I haven't looked at all the resources we can apply. But so far, I'm.
Will MCC be okay working?
I've already added that.
No, I mean, will it be okay with?
With their income?
Yeah, and with that ratio, is there no ratio limits on that?
There's no ratio limit. This usually AUS likes it when there's a second lien.
Yep.
On there, so we'll do that. Just give her 3. She's got lots of 401k.
She's got reserves.
Right, she's got plenty of reserves. Brainstorm idea here.
Yeah, let's look at the debt real quick.
39, so she could get a 401k loan, pay that off if it's only $52. But if that was enough to.
That's what's on the credit report.
Okay,
so it's 1% or what's on the credit report, whatever's higher. So we have to use the $52.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But if paying it off made the difference, she could.
Absolutely, she could.
Yeah.
Hey, with that kind of reserves, it may work.
Oh yeah.
Let's try it with those reserves before we pay off the debt.
Yep.
Then go to paying off the debt.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the 10th episode, and this is a special edition because I got the man, the myth, the legend that's behind the camera in front of the camera this week. The team's way too busy right now to come in here and ask me the question. So that Ginger BP, follow him on Instagram, is asking me the questions this week. So let's roll, man. 10th episode. Don't let me down. What do we got? You keep asking, I'll keep answering. That's good. I thought I did great that episode.
Yeah, you did all right. I think that your co-host kind of carried the whole show.